That was insane. All right, well, we are in the kitchen with Chef Martin Rios, the owner of Restaurant Martin up in Santa Fe. So, Martin, what are we making today?
Today we're going to be making, we're going to feature one of the dishes that we use for Restaurant Week.
Okay.
This is going to be one of our appetizers.
Yeah, walk us through the ingredients that you have here.
This is called a duck confit, and it's got a ricotta cavatelli and black truffles.
Okay.
And we have the duck confit over here. This is the homemade ricotta. We made it by utilizing this little machine here.
Oh,
wow.
yeah, we're going to have to get to that machine.
We got some cultivated mushrooms. We got black olives, a little bit of micro herbs, Marcona almonds, truffle butter, a little bit of mascarpone cheese, and this is a mushroom consomme.
Now, okay, you said black olives. These aren't like the black olives that I've seen before. Are these a little bit different?
These are the Niçoise olives.
Okay, Niçoise.
Niçoise, yeah, they're from the south of France.
Now,
okay.
before we get into this, I came up before the show and I said, Martin, how do we duck confit? What is duck confit? What is
Duck
that?
confit is a term it's used when it's we can say something that it's got lots of muscles or ligaments, okay? And that you cook them on their own fat.
Oh, okay.
So you cook them very, very slowly. So for example, this here, we use duck legs, okay? They have a lot of muscle, lots of ligaments. We cure them for about 24 hours. Then we rinse them, when we bury them in their own fat, basically. And we cook them very slowly.
So it kind of absorbs, that
yeah,
flavor.
exactly. Absorbs all that flavor, and it makes them very, very tender. So they cook for about 5 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
very,
Takes a
very
while.
slowly. Yeah, very slowly. So when you taste it, it gives you the kind of the texture of a semi-meaty, but not very strong, not very heavy.
Okay.
And also it gives you kind of like a sweet and a little saltiness because of the curing that we do to
That
it.
sounds
fantastic.
delicious. Okay, so do you want to jump into it? Let's try and make
Start
this.
assemble this thing.
Okay, excellent.
We'll
so,
get out of your way.
So we're just gonna put a little piece of butter here.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna, excuse me for 1 second. I'm gonna just
Sure, yeah. Just push me out of the way.
We're just gonna brown the butter just a little bit.
Okay.
We add the duck. Okay.
Now you said this takes 5 hours, and I have to let you know, Chad and I always say that the longer that things take, the more delicious they are.
Well, that's true to certain things. You know, I think most of the ingredients that are gonna take longer, of course, they have to be the ones that have a lot of ligament, a lot of muscle, because you have to break those muscles, you have to break those ligaments.
So that
Then
long cooking breaks it down,
Exactly.
is that right?
That's what's going to give you an amazing flavor.
Okay.
You know, you can't cook like a ribeye per se because that's going to get really dry and
Right.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
No.
There's not enough ligaments. There's not enough muscles in it.
Right.
Okay. Now
So-
you said this is an appetizer. What other things are you offering? What are some entrees?
Well, the other appetizers that we have our traditional Caesar salad, which has been with us for quite a while, and then we also have a roasted butternut squash soup that is garnished with a roasted shallot, flan, and we make a little bread out of black olive, mustard seeds, and figs. And so we pour that soup. It's just really amazing.
Wow.
soup.
Yeah.
So now that's going to be part of one of the prefix menu items for the New Mexico restaurant?
For the New Mexico restaurant, that's what we started on this actually. I'm gonna pour the little consomme right now. Okay. So becomes nice and what we want to do is we want to reduce the consomme just a little bit because that's what's gonna help us with some of the texture that we want to have. Instead of adding a little bit of cream, we let the consomme kind of reduce. We add the mascarpone cheese. We add a little bit of the black truffle butter.
Okay.
Wow, all of these flavors.
All this flavor, yeah.
Now what's in the black truffle butter?
Now this is just pretty much French kind of style butter. Okay, it has a high percentage of fat, and then we mix it with chopped truffles and truffle oil.
Okay.
Okay. So
Now
that's
for
how we-
Restaurant Week, are you also doing a dessert?
We also doing a dessert. Yeah.
What
we-
are some of your desserts?
We have we're doing our signature dessert, which is our liquid center truffle chocolate cake, which is that is amazing.
Sounds delicious.
I tried to take it off the menu one time, and
you got yelled at?
I got yelled at. I mean,
To put it mildly.
I had some of my customers call me and like, we're not coming back. You know?
He
I'm
said,
like,
how did you get
"Well,
my
wait a
phone
second."
number? This
All
is my
right.
home phone.
So that one's
And that's
still on
one,
the menu.
And then we're doing a caramelized pear, kind of like a pear tart.
Okay.
It's got a beautiful almond cake on the bottom, served with a white chocolate and maple butter mousse. Okay,
Wow.
so that's one. And then we also have our homemade ice creams and desserts.
That's great.
Wow.
So if we want to come up during New Mexico Restaurant Week, where is Restaurant Martin located?
Restaurant Martin is located in 526 Galisteo.
Okay.
We are open, right now we're open 5 days a week.
Okay.
We're closing Mondays and Tuesdays because kind of a slow time
little
right
slow,
now.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're open those days. We open for lunch, of course, lunch and dinner. So you see, this is kind of how we present it. Now,
Yeah, what is that little cup
this
thing?
is just a little, like a cutter, you know, a cutter or a
Okay.
ring, okay? And so, again, we have, now, as you can see, the sauce is now super heavy, you know,
Right.
it's just full flavor,
Yeah. Right.
okay? Now we kind of put this in here.
Just dumps in. All right, we're going to continue working on this, guys. We'll give you the final look of Restaurant Martin's masterpiece when we come back on Style.
Beautiful.